Hello everyone, I'm Em. Welcome back to TechBlock. Today we have a package here from Shackmod. If you don't know, Shackmod is where I buy all of my sleeves cables for the PC builds. That's just shackmods.com. Not affiliated with them in any way, but I have been using their cables for a very long time. These are fantastic cables. I love them. I have two 8-pin PCIe power cables for the RX Vega 64 card. The card itself is of course inside the PC, and we are currently using the standard power supply cables for GPU power, which is unacceptable. So we have these two bad boys here, white sleeves cables. This is probably 30 centimeters long. These are fantastic. I also bought some cable combs for the rest of the cables in the PC. So for the 24 pin for the motherboard, we have two more 8 pins for EPS, ATX, and then another 4-pin little cable comb there for the CPU power once again. So if we take a look at the actual cables in the PC right now, as you see, the 24 pin motherboard cable only has 2 cable combs. And the rest of the cable, as you can see right here and stuff, it's really kind of messed up. So I've bought 2 more cable combs to hopefully sort that stuff out there, and hopefully making that cable look much cleaner. And taking a look at the actual cables for CPU power right here, these could also be improved. So I've also bought some cable combs for those guys up there as well. So after we're done re-cable managing this PC case, I guess, with some brand new fancy sleeved cables, I guess, from Shackmods, hopefully the build is going to look much nicer. And we're also going to update the BIOS in today's video as well, as apparently that'll fix the PC turning off when I adjust fan speed, which is a pretty strange bug to have, to be honest. But apparently updating the BIOS will fix that problem immediately, so we're going to do that as well. And I'm going to show you the actual problem before we update the BIOS. But with all that said, let's take the PC, put the new cables in there, and I'll show you guys a little before and after, I guess, of how all the cables look like. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the PC build. It is complete. Everything is done. We have a new CPU in there. We have a new video card, brand new sleeved cables for that video card. Everything's looking awesome. This is pretty much like an all AMD build as well. We have the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X CPU and the AMD RX Vega 64, the ROG Strix version from ASUS. So pretty much like an all AMD build here. We also have 32 gigabytes of HyperX Predator RGB RAM in there as well, running at 3200 megahertz at a cast latency of 16. I'm going to try to play around with the timings. Maybe we can tighten them a little bit more, maybe get the cast latency down to 15, but I'm not going to make any promises, as that might be difficult on this kind of RAM, as this isn't Samsung B-die memory as far as I know. So pushing the timings any lower will probably be quite difficult. Also, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm going to show you guys the ASUS software right here that turns my PC off when I adjust fan speed on this piece of software. But apparently a BIOS update will fix this. I'm going to install that said BIOS update in just a moment. But before we do that, I'm going to adjust the fan speed just a little bit and show you guys how the PC will just immediately die. Right, so here we are. We have 4 fan speeds to choose from. We got silent, standard, turbo, and full speed. I think we're currently on standard, but I have no idea, to be honest. Let's press on silent and see what happens. Now bear in mind that I am currently recording my screen on OBS, so that's why the temperatures are currently a little bit high, but don't worry about that. If we now press on standard, will this turn the PC off? Oh, okay, we're okay for now. Press on turbo. There we go. This is what happens. It's either turbo or full speed that immediately kills the PC. And what's really quite interesting is that the PC has now lost power, it's turned off. And the GPU lights are on and the motherboard start button is on. However, when we press the start button, nothing happens. The only way for me to bring this PC back is to go to the back of the PC, turn the power switch off, wait until all the LED lights turn off, there we go, turn the power switch back on, then press the power button and it'll boot up as if nothing happened. What the hell, dude? Right, so let's type in ASUS X470 Crosshair Hero and go onto ASUS's site. Where is support? We need support, definitely. Drivers and tools, BIOS and firmware. Version 1003 seems to be the latest BIOS version. Alright, so I'm going to install the BIOS onto a USB flash drive. Pop that guy in here, extract here, bada bing, bada boom. There is our new, alright, so the new BIOS is currently installed on this little USB drive, and I'm currently restarting the PC right now. Alright, ROG. Gonna just mash delete when the keyboard turns on, of course. If it turns on. Hello? There we go. Now, what version are we actually on right now? So we are on, where's BIOS version? Apparently we're on BIOS version 804, and the latest one is like 1103 or something. So is that bad? Are we actually like 300 versions behind, or does ASUS just have a weird naming scheme for their BIOS versions? Oh, there we go. Easy Flash Utility. There we go. Via storage devices. Yep. Next. Right, there we go. Boom, that is the BIOS. Do you want to read this file? Hell yeah, dude. Do you really want to update BIOS? Yes, because the PC turns off when we adjust fan speed. There we go. What? Well, it said update successful, and then it just like, it just died. So let's hop back into BIOS, see if it did actually update successfully. Please. It's just a black screen. The LEDs inside the PC are no longer functioning. The NZXT LED light strips, that is. Oh, we have life. Well, there we go. The keyboard's back on. Let's smash. BIOS is updating. Oh, okay. Do not shut down or reset to. There we go. Oh, what? Please enter setup to recover BIOS setting. Press F1 for setup. Yes. Yep. Okay, everything's been reset. Cool, dude. Right, let's show you guys my ball-in overclock right now, dude. Right, we're gonna go on DLCP standard, dude. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna select this one right here. 16, 18, 18, 36 is what I found is very stable, no problems at all, which is very good. In terms of performance enhancer, now that we've updated BIOS, perhaps I'll have slightly better luck when it comes to overclocking this Ryzen CPU. But from my experience so far on the previous BIOS version, I guess, it has been an absolute nightmare. I've tried a bunch of things, but I'm going to try all those things again and hopefully have better results now that we've updated the BIOS. So, performance enhancer, let's just set that to like level 3 OC, as this wasn't stable before, but maybe it'll be stable now, dude. And I really hope it's going to be stable, because I watched DeBauer's video and he put his on level 3 OC on the performance enhancer setting, and it worked out great for him, but it didn't work out great for me, so hopefully things will now change. But this is all I'm going to do for now. The PC will kind of like overclock itself. The performance enhancer setting will kind of like unlock the CPU ever so slightly, so we'll get higher boosts and stuff and higher clock speeds, hopefully. From my experience, the level 3 overclock setting on performance enhancer sets all cores to 4.15 gigahertz and like a 1-core boost to I think like 4.3 or 4.4, something along those lines. So let's just, okay, I'm gonna actually increase the voltage. Oh, damn it, dude. All right, should I just leave the voltage alone and just see what happens? CPU core voltage auto, I'll just let it do its thing, I guess. I have a feeling that because it's going to be on auto, things are not going to be stable. But if we pray, maybe it will be stable. I really doubt it though. I've never left the voltage on auto. I always just set it to like, 1.35, 1.4, and just hope that it doesn't crash. But at 1.4 volts, the CPU is pretty toasty. But for this one time, I'm going to try to leave the voltage alone. Just pray that everything's fine and the PC doesn't just crash immediately, which I think it might, but we'll see what happens. And if it crashes, then of course I'll bump the voltage up to like 1.35, see if it's stable on that. If it ain't stable on that, like 1.375. Will we get into Windows? There we go, we're in Windows. I'll run Cinebench and just watch the PC completely die. Boom. Now the score will be awful because programs are still booting up and all, but I'm gonna run it anyway, whatever. watch the PC turn off. Well, it won't turn off, it'll just freeze. Or not. Will you not freeze? Level 3 overclock and you're fine? What? I wonder what the voltage is currently at whilst running Cinebench. Now bear in mind the score is going to probably be awful because we're trying to load a bunch of programs in the background. 15, 14, well it didn't crash and that's all we were testing really, whether or not the PC will crash. So apparently it survived a run of Cinebench with no problem. Cool. Let's hop back into ASUS AI Suite 3. Let's try to adjust those fan speeds once again, as that is what we're trying to solve here, is the PC turning off when you adjust fan speeds. So according to someone in the comment section, they told me that if you update the BIOS, this issue will be solved. Right, let's press on silent mode. I bet the PC will actually be quite silent. Okay, that is the opposite of silent. That is really loud. Let's press on standard. Will standard be quieter than silent? Because silent is really loud at the moment. Okay, we passed standard, we're doing good. Turbo. This is where we just turned off completely last time. Ooh, we're gonna pass turbo. We have passed turbo full speed. Even though I think we're already running at full speed. Because it's really loud. Full speed is okay. The PC isn't turning off, dude. Wow, and we're somehow still running. The PC hasn't turned off at all. We're running at 4.1 gigahertz across all cores at 1.3 volts. Pretty nice. That's why temperatures are. According to ASUS AI Suite 3 here, the temperature reading on the CPU is currently -1 degrees. I don't think that's accurate at all. Let's hop onto NZXT's cam software. There we go. We're currently at 63 degrees Celsius. We are currently, of course, recording our screen on OBS right here, so that is why the temperatures are definitely on the higher side, at least on NZXT's cam software it is. But the PC is no longer turning off when we adjust fan speed, which I'm very happy about. That is awesome. Now, I've just pressed on the auto fan tuning setting, so it's going to just run a bunch of tests on the fans, I guess, to find these like optimal levels, I guess, for silent, turbo and full speed and stuff. So any second now we'll be able to adjust the fan speeds properly, and I'll probably just drop the fan speeds down to like standard or silent mode, just because I like, you know, I like to have a nice and silent system. So let's press on like silent, see how that is. Please be silent. Don't be full speed like you are now. That is not silent. Right, I'm gonna restart the PC as it's just ignoring everything I'm doing right now. I press on silent, the fan speeds don't change. The GPU fan speed is for some reason set to 1500 RPM and I can't put it under 1500 RPM. Like, what the hell, dude? At least our overclock seems to be pretty stable at the moment. Oh, the fan speeds have currently settled down. Oh, I think we just needed to actually restart the PC after the BIOS update and all. Okay, the room is once again somewhat silent. I think I'm gonna still try to bring the fan speed down. It's ramped up to like full speed again, god damn it. It's pretty annoying at the moment. It's just like, why are you on 1500 RPM? And why can't I slow you down below 1500 RPM? Running the fan tuning thing once again. Hopefully this time it actually like gathers the fan speed data so I can actually adjust the fan speed properly using the software, as it is a pretty good piece of software. Our problem has not been solved. Updating the BIOS. The PC just turned off whilst fan tuning. God damn it, dude! Why does this happen? There is one solution to this. If there is no way I can keep all the fans plugged into the motherboard, I can plug all of the fans into the like NZXT smart controller thingy, as that is pretty much a fan hub. So like worst case scenario, I guess I'll unplug all the fans out of the motherboard like fan headers and plug them into like the NZXT little fan controller thingy that I have. I can't believe that like this ASUS AI Suite 3 software is like so broken that it just like turns your PC off when you adjust. When you run their own fan tuning software, it turns your PC off for some inexplicable reason. Third time I'm running this fan tuning software now. Maybe third time lucky, we'll be able to pass through like all the various fan tests it goes through, I guess. Like I'm almost certain any second now it will just like cut out and die. The fans are dead quiet right now, which is lovely. Like all of the fans are so quiet. You can barely hear the system anymore. It's beautiful. It's just like stuck on 40% now. God damn it, dude. All right, we'll just never adjust fan speed again. All right, that's fine. Well, that'll pretty much be it for today's video then. The fan speed problem has not been fixed. In fact, maybe it's even gotten worse after updating BIOS, as I can't even run the fan tuning software anymore without the PC just immediately turning off. And the fans are once again at like full blast. Right, so that's pretty much going to be it for today's video then, I guess. We installed the brand new sleeves cables for the GPU, which look beautiful. And we also updated BIOS in hope that it'll fix the fan tuning software bug where it turns the PC off when you adjust fan speed. Updating the BIOS apparently didn't fix that problem. So what I'm gonna probably try to do is reinstall that piece of software like off camera or in the next video and just see if maybe it's like a software related issue and not like BIOS or anything. So yeah, apart from all that everyone, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you enjoyed the edit at the very start of the video. It was a lot of fun to make. Let me know if you guys want to see more of those little like PC build edits, I guess, like crazy music and stuff. But yeah, apart from all that everyone, thank you all for watching and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.